My word for the day is motive. Now, I have absolutely no idea what motive means, but it kind of sounds like one of those stoic persona like Marcus Aurelius or something. It could have huge meaning to it. I have absolutely no idea. And speaking of stoicism, Marcus Aurelius, his book, Meditations, was a personal journey, was a personal journal. It wasn't a book he meant to publicize, and he didn't author it, he didn't do none of it. He was a Roman emperor, one of the best ones of all times, and he wrote this as a guide for himself to become the best version of himself. And once he passed away, or maybe during his lifetime, only one of his pupils, his disciples, took his notes and made it into a book. And that's what we have today. And that is one of the most revered stoicism books we have right now. And his principles, the way he guided himself, for me personally, it gave me another eyeball, another perspective on how beautiful Islam is as a religion, and how, for me, some of the words that resonated was I did not have, when I started this journey out, I didn't have this huge understanding of how beautiful our religion is. And Stoicism was the, I guess, the connection I had with Islam, seeing Islam in a very different sense, but very disciplined sense, was what rejuvenated my love for Islam. And I guess Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided me through this way so that I could understand it in my own way and ultimately make my way forward. Again, I'm no one in I'm nowhere near perfect. I still relapse, I still make mistakes. I mean, human experience is a very fickle experience if you think about it. Like you think you should do that, you know you should do that, but I just don't do it. I mean, uh it's just one of the weaknesses I have, and I just work through it day in, day out. But Stoicism was really where, I guess, even at the core foundation, was where I was able to take the first few steps in the right direction. And then you have the modern people who follow and embody it. You think of Jocko Willings, you think of David Goggins, who are just go, 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 and just do. I remember one phrase I heard from Jocko Willings was, "If you're lost in the forest, what do you do?" And his answer is just walk. Even if you walk and you reach the wrong side of the forest, you would know that, oh, this is the wrong way. Now you can do a 180-degree turn and then go and walk the right direction. And he just talks about discipline. One of the things he talked about was discipline, and he himself hates going out, working out, but he does it, and he knows he'll feel better at the end of it. And that's something I've embodied in my life. The There are some days, that I just don't feel like working out, but I know I'll feel good at it. And that is what I have been using, because in the moment it sucks, but after you've done it, when you've showered, when you're looking back at it, you feel like you did something productive. And that just feeling, those dopamine rush you get, the pump you feel, it just makes it worth it for every single thing. And it's true for all experiences also. Before starting out work, you feel, oh man, it's going to suck, it's going to be horrible, it's going to be the worst. But at the end of it, when you hit the bed, giving your all, your maximum effort, that for me are the metrics I define myself by, and just pushes me in the right direction.